The Loyola Ramblers have broken their losing streak. They did so by taking down Illinois State 79-69 in what may be their biggest victory of the season. This win puts Loyola at 4-8 in the Missouri Valley Conference and 9-15 overall. At the start of the game, Loyola definitely showed that it was their day as they started off on a 15-5 run within the first 5 minutes of the game. They led 37-20 at halftime. In the second half, the Redbirds started on a 13-6 run, but Loyola ended that pretty quickly and took over for the rest of the game. The Redbirds could get no closer than 8 points through the remainder of the contest, and Loyola took home the victory. One of the main reasons why the Ramblers pulled off this victory was they limited their turnovers. After committing 18 turnovers against Bradley, they only committed 13 turnovers against the Redbirds on Sunday. Loyola guard Joe Chrisman talks about the difference that limiting turnovers made.
Yeah, that was a big emphasis, especially not just from the Bradley game. Obviously we had a lot of turnovers in that game, but the first time we played them, we thought we kind of let them take us out of our game the first time. That's what we really tried to focus on this game, and it was one of the keys. If we take care of the ball, we felt that we could, with our defense, the way we've been playing on defense, we took care of the ball. We knew we can get them.
Another factor in the victory for Loyola today was the performance of sophomore forward Nick Osborne. He scored 14 points and grabbed 5 rebounds. He also had an assist and shot 6 for 6 from the field. In the end, Osborne thanked the Loyola guards for his success.
Yeah, the guards did a great job getting the ball down low, because I know their zone was trying to pressure our guards to get turnovers, and they did a good job of keeping their heads up and getting the ball down low, get some easy baskets.
What does a game like this do for your confidence as an individual and as a team?
It feels really good. Hopefully will be the beginning of a nice run for us in the conference. I think our team's coming together more after this game. I know Coach Moser, it meant a lot to him because Illinois State was, is an emotional game for him, so it could be a very important game for us.
The other Ramblers to score in double figures were Joe Chrisman and junior forward Christian Thomas, who pitched in 17 points each. Freshman sensation Milton Doyle added 14. Head coach Porter Moser talked about the solid effort that his team put in.
It was actually, following an 18 turnover performance, and then I thought it was so bad in Bloomington. I thought, we had a couple there at the end, but I think for the most part, when we broke the press, we actually got a bunch of baskets against the press. Our whole mentality was to be aggressive against it because we were passive last time we played them against the press, especially in the second half. And I was proud of the way the guys came out. I thought we played the right way. We didn't play the right way the other night against Bradley. We didn't share the ball for the first time all year, and just the way we came out was indicative, and I take full responsibility as the head coach. And I'm really proud of how they came back and responded the last 2 days, the character, and I thought we played the right way. I thought we shared the ball right from the get-go. Our spacing was excellent on the offensive end, and very proud of the guys.
The Ramblers may be able to enjoy their victory now, but their next game is on the road against Northern Iowa. Loyola has not won a road game all year. However, they did beat the Panthers back on January 25th. What do the Ramblers need to do to win their next game, Coach Moser?
That is a challenge. That's what we got to build on this effort. And, we haven't done a good job. Home or away, you can't get caught up in it. We haven't played well on the road. But we've got to take one game at a time and build on this, the confidence, playing the right way. But, I know Northern Iowa, they had a very tough loss. What an intense game they played last night against Wichita State. So I know our next opponents, our hands are full.
After Northern Iowa, the Ramblers continue their road trip with a game at Drake on February 15th, and they return home to play undefeated Wichita State on February 19th. Reporting from the Gentile Center in Chicago, I'm Gabe Salgado for Rivet.